One of the silent symptoms of COVID-19 has been the significant rise in domestic abuse. Charities have seen inquiries and outreach to them rising by over 25%, and women's deaths from domestic abuse have risen from 2 deaths a week to 5. So the lockdown has caused a significant problem and rise with domestic abuse. But why? Well, the answer is simple. A victim is now stuck in a property with the abuser. That abuser now can exert total control over the victim's movements, their interactions with others, what they can do, and their availability to access help that would otherwise be readily available to them. But my message to anybody who is a victim of domestic abuse, or to anybody that you may know who is suffering from domestic abuse, is that you are not alone and that there is still help there. The first port of call I would suggest is to try to make contact with a domestic abuse charity, such as the National Domestic Abuse Helpline, Women's Aid, or the Men's Advice Line. There will also be local charities in your area where you can access help for getting support with domestic abuse. For example, in my local area in Woking, there is Your Sanctuary, who are a local charity that can help with domestic abuse. Now, you might be frightened to pick up the phone and speak to somebody because your movements are being controlled in your house. However, you can contact them by email and they will respond and get help to you. In addition to contacting a national abuse helpline, you can also download an app onto your phone called Blue Sky. So this is an app that can help you access information and support if you are suffering from domestic abuse. I'd also encourage anybody, if they feel an immediate danger, to contact the police. So ring 999. I know that might seem dramatic, but the police are there to help and they are still available to help despite the lockdown. So there are a number of support groups out there. However, is there more that we could be doing as a community? Well, it's so difficult with lockdown to actually be able to get help to people. If your entire movements are being controlled by somebody, picking up the phone, emailing somebody, downloading an app or anything like that can be very, very intimidating. Dame Vera was speaking to the Home Affairs Select Committee, and she has advised that the government look at introducing into this country a campaign called the Ask Angela campaign. And what this would mean is that if you're a victim and you're going out to do the weekly shop, as you know, we can go out to do a weekly shop, that you could alert a shop assistant to the fact that you are suffering from domestic abuse by using a special code word.